Hey everybody, welcome in, and today we've got something very special to talk about. Cozy Gamer. Now, he's had some massive news in the last couple of weeks, and one of his biggest ones, he has gone full-time content creator, which is just absolutely amazing. When I first heard and saw on that stream, I, I, I kind of had a feeling, and he'd been talking about this and leading up to it for a while, kind of like having aims and goals to shoot for, to go full-time content creator, and he was meeting them. And so massive celebrations. He had a great stream, and the community got out and supported him, and that was amazing, absolutely amazing. And this week he announced he's got a special partnership coming out with Glue themselves. DSA have partnered up with Cozy, and they're going to be doing giveaways on his stream tomorrow from when I post this video. It's going to be a little bit earlier than this, so you got less than 24 hours. But this is like the biggest partnership that we've seen do. I've been very impressed with the rewards that they've been giving out this month, from the missile tokens to the latest legendary drops, and giving more 2x pool gears, and giving all the different types of things that they've been giving out. They've been doing a lot. They've been doing the sweepstakes, Friday sweepstakes. They've been giving out a lot recently and just promoting. They're trying to get it out there, get people hyped, give some things away. And this is the biggest one yet. And you're going to want to be here. Now, if you're a person that doesn't use Twitch, head on over. I want to have a link to Cozy's Twitch in the description below and at the top of the comments. I have my link in my Twitch. So if you've never caught up with me for my Twitch, head over there as well and be there for when I go live. I won't be going live American time for a good couple of months, but we're going to be talking about Cozy today. Now the list, we're going to start from this at the top. 100 character tokens for a non-legendary character. And that's probably going to also be including, there was a little bit of a talk about it, like, oh, Ursula's not a legendary character. But we can pretty much nearly guarantee that she'll be off limits. So we'll go into game and we'll talk about which characters we most likely going to go for, and we'll talk about our options. And I'd say pick a character. What I want to do is talk about what you guys should pull or choose if any one of you are going to be watching and live on the stream and get one of these rewards, because these rewards are massive, absolutely massive. 100 character tokens, that's taking you from a 6-star all the way to a 7-star. Boom. That is amazing. And I would say pick it for either a character that is so limited to you that you don't have the characters to unlock, or a character that's going to progress you a lot to unlock more, get more rewards. Now, you could also do it one other way, is just that finish off a character that you just are struggling with, or something like that. So who I'm thinking, we'll go over into the game soon and talk about all these things, but who I'm thinking for me will be probably about Maui. I am super limited getting him. Even people like the big pink bear, and his name just keeps slipping from my mind. But those characters are just so limited to you pulling, and especially if you are free to play, these rewards are massive. If you are pay to play, then the decision will be a little bit easier. If you are a super whale, a chubby dolphin, as Cozy likes to say, then the choice will probably be easier. If there's anyone you don't have finished, boom, get the ones that you don't have finished. If you are free to play, choose. We're gonna have some choices, and we'll talk about them but I would say like Maui and the Conquest Bear. I keep thinking of him. His name is slipping me, but those would be the ones which I'll be more inclined to go for. Now, you could also have options like maybe Stitch, maybe Triton, if they will help you, whatever you're doing. Now, personally, I wouldn't go for those 2 tower characters just because they're easy enough to get. But there could be layers to your choices and what you really want. So we'll talk about this when we jump in game soon. We'll actually have a look at over the characters. But let's move on next to two full stones of your choice. Can I just say, if you are not choosing speed stones, you are making a big mistake. Choose speed stones. No matter who wins this, please just choose speed stones. Full speed stones changes the game, changes characters. It's going to make nearly every single character in the game better, and it's going to help you. Choose speed stones. Next on the list, the Rune Pack. 500 Alpha, 150 Beta, 100 Gamma. That's massive. People are getting shortages of Betas and Gammas, and everybody's running out of runes. I've been hearing a lot of the big spenders in our club and on others. This is the one that they're interested in. We're like, we want the rune packs because they're so short on rune packs. Now we don't know if it's going to be a random draw, if you get to pick your prize, if each one is going to be drawn. Tune in and find out. But these rewards are amazing, and this is huge. This is if someone is paying for runes, this is like a lot of packs worth. A lot of packs worth. So let's move on. 3 months of VIP. If you are free to play, that is huge. You're going to get some great rewards and for free. For tuning in, supporting Cozy, supporting DSA, supporting the game. So get there, get going, be there. Even if you're pay to play, having 3 months free, who can complain about free if you're not paying for it? Put your money towards something else that you want. That's amazing. Oogie Boogie costume, awesome. Has just come on out, and it's a little bit risky if you want to get it or not. And now it's come in the spooky coins that you could pull for free. Now it's coming as a paid costume with this event. And Jack Skellington too. He's now come back, so it looks like he may not be in the missile tokens packs like I thought. And they've just released him as a paid pack, and maybe that's all it's going to be. So if you're missing out and you're not getting those paid packs, it's a really cool looking skin, and with the buff, if you want to run him, and if he's one of your favorite characters, that is a cool skin to get. Now, the big one, full roster costume outfits. All the costumes for all the characters in game. That is huge, and we will be going in the game and looking at those and who those characters are. And I might have a secret or surprise for a couple of you guys of some super rare skins that some people just like. There's only a very limited amount of people have these. So if you want to be able to flex, if you're a spender and you have all the other costumes, but you're missing out on 1 or 2 that you may not even know about, stay tuned. Next one, 4.5 million gold. That's a lot of gold. That's a good amount of leveling characters. It's a good amount of starring up characters if you're short. That's huge. And then 100 loyalty coins. That right there is gold, is runes, it is so good things that everybody needs. And that's another one that some of the whales and some of the spenders are like, oh yes, because this means more runes. Runes are the ones that some of these spenders are like, oh yes, come on, we need these. Next along the line, energy, 3,000 normal, 3,000 grand. All the farming you can do, so much farming. If you can get it on the 2 times gear or save it for well, actually this 2 times gear will be running out just before this, so you won't be able to do it then. But even just for the farming that you can do with 3,000 of each energy, that's amazing. Then 5,000 gems. That is massive. That is amazing. That is a lot of slow spending for any free-to-play players, just slow investing, or one big lot. So let's have a look at some of these characters with skins in game. This here is all of the characters with skins. Now you may or may not know about them. Starting from Elsa to Stitch's Hula uniform to Gaston's wedding. Like, you can go through all these, and some of these, if you don't have them, if you've never had the opportunity to get them, or if you just missed out, or if you're just not spending and you'd love to have an outfit, these are going to be some of your choices, and I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comments below. I mean, I really like Stitch's one. I'm just going to put that out there. I like Stitch's outfit, and I think he's really cool. And Gaston, yeah. Some of these characters have only been released a couple of times. Some of them, like the legendaries, like Elsa and things, come around with their events more often. And Big Bad Wolf, some of these characters have had their time to be released. So if you ever missed out, then these ones now. Aladdin, Prince Ali. There was once a funny story to be told about this. There was somebody in game complaining to the customer service in the game, and they were saying, why is there Aladdin going faster than ours? And then one of the support people said, well, it's because he's got the costume, and it adds 15% speed. Like, it was hilariously bad. It was terrible. But it doesn't happen, by the way. In case anyone is wondering, no, that just doesn't happen. Speed stones, though, is what you want. So if anyone is getting the speed stone rewards, speed stones is what you want. Now, from Buzz, I kind of like the Buzz Lightyear one as well. I'm all for that. This is the Oogie Boogie one, so there's going to be like the full costume if you get to choose. Ooh, I kind of like that one. I do kind of like it. It kind of feels like, oh, it'd be cool to have other costumes, but it is still kind of cool. Now, this Sorcerer Mickey was only available for the first global players. So if anyone missed out on that, maybe that might be your option to get it. And that will probably be eventually one of the rarer skins. Simba, Cub Simba, if you don't have it, it's classic, it's great. This is the Jack Skellington skin, the Santa one, and these, like, they all look great. Now this one here, Yzma Yab coat, Yzma Lab coat. This one here was only released in the beta. It hasn't been for sale yet, and I'm picking it probably won't be for sale up until she comes. Kind of like how the Jack Skellington Santa one is now up for sale. That one was an exclusive only that was released, tested during the beta, and this one is probably one of the last ones. So this is one of the only skins that if you're a whale, you've been spending buying all the skins, you might want to add this to your collection. I know somebody, Disney Daddy, who really wants this skin, and a couple of others, lad. And I'm sure there are plenty of others who actually do love like Emperor's New Groove and love this kit, and it does look cool. Like, it looks great. Now, out of all of those characters, I think there's a couple down here past the Sensational Six. So you've also got the Belle who just came out, and that's the classic Belle that everyone remembers in her princess dress, and Milan in her soldier's outfit. So there is a few of those other costumes. All the princesses will be having theirs. So there's always that, and then Steamboat Pete. So there's a couple of cool costumes that some people may not know about, and I do really like the Miguel skin. If anyone did miss out on it, it was just around, and I think it will probably be coming back whenever he does make a return as an event or whatever else it will. So stay tuned for that. Minnie has a skin. So Minnie and Mickey also have their skins. If you do not pick them up this time, or you'd like to have them if you're going to go unlocking them, they will always be good options. So those are your picks, and that Yzma one will probably be the hidden gem for some spenders who are just big collectors and they want it. That one right there will be one of the rarest skins now in the game, and then the Sorcerer Mickey. So those are some good options. Now let's talk about which character tokens you're gonna want to try and get if you have an option for those 100 tokens. Now, personally, I wouldn't spend it on any farmable character unless it's going to give you a whole lot of rewards for getting that and progress your game a whole lot. That is the only reason why I would choose one of the farmable characters. Other than that, I would be going down and be getting more of the event exclusive characters and characters that are harder to get. So Baymax and the legendaries are not going to be included. I'm not even going to mention them really about those. This would have been a place to get, say, Dash and Go-Go, oh, Dash and Jack, but now they are farmable. So moving on down, you could go for some like Steamboat Mickey. Steamboat Mickey is currently the 7-star exclusive, and if you would rather be spending your 7-star tokens on gear, which is by far the best value for money or value for your currency, that would probably be the best way to go. Continuing on though, here would be one of the harder ones to get tokens for. Continuing on though, there are some that I would like to get, like say Jafar. Jafar is still kind of like locked behind a paywall in the event and hard to get in their max. So he would be a decent option as 100 tokens that will get you further in the long run. In the long run, like, that are going to be hard to get tokens. Jafar is pretty much up there as one of the better characters to be picking. And the more we move down, like as I said before, I probably wouldn't go on Stitch or Triton unless the only reason why I would, if it's going to progress you so far, but I would just continue to farm the characters, to farm them to get through the towers, and I think that's the best way to go. Now, for some characters like, say, the recent Beauty and the Beast or Sensational 6, you could choose to get some of those characters if it's going to progress you, if they're going to be hard farms, but if you're free to play, then you're probably going to be getting those characters anyway. If you are spending on the Sensational 6, and you're farming up one character like, say, Pluto or Minnie, it could be an easy way to spend a little bit less. So that could be a decent option. Now, for other characters, like, moving on down, here we go. Characters like Miguel. Currently, there's not a lot of ways to get him. He would be a very good viable option to spend those 100 tokens for. You'll get a good couple of stars out of it, and that will help progress you for the future, and especially for the future of mythicals and the likes. Even here we go, the Lotso. There we go. All I need to do is see him, and I was like, there it is. There's that name, Lotso. He is probably one of the super limited characters, just with how much you need to invest into Chunk and Big Baby, and how slow it is to get Big Baby tokens to even unlock him. Getting 100 tokens is a straight unlock or a couple of stars worth when you get him. So, well, a star worth once if you've already got them unlocked. So my pick for me would be out of either Lotso or Maui, because A, that would help me get an unlock, but it also help me just progress those, and it's going to be a long time to even get them, and it's a slow grind to unlock them. So just helping me out in that progress is kind of what I'm going to be going for, because that's pretty much all I have left for characters that I'm going for. Because I've got Jafar, because I've got most of the others, that's probably who I'll go for. Or it'll either be Lotso or Maui or Miguel. So Miguel is probably big on my list, because he is going to be very useful coming up, and I love his kit. He's super relevant as he's got a new hyped up, pumped up kit. So he is a good choice, and I'd pick out of those. That is who my picks would be, because I think those are the 3 harder characters to get that are not legendaries, that are not farmable tower characters, that towers come back every week. I think it's easy enough to start building. If you build up the teams to do it, it's easy enough to get them and unlock them and get the rewards for them. So those would be my big 3 picks of who's best to spend on. Now that we've done the character tokens, we've done the costumes, let's go have a look at these loyalty coins, because the big ones, here we go. The runes pack to get the 150 beaters and the 100 gammas, or then there's also these ones, which is guaranteeing you're going to get gems. So getting 100 of these, that means that you are going to be getting, how much is it? It's 3 purple. So you're going to be getting minimum of, that's going to be 50, 100, 150, 450, probably about 450, 500 gems from that, plus a whole bunch of gold, 30 to 60, a lot of gold. you're going to be getting alphas as well as some betas and maybe some gammas. So those are the ones that are going to be, you're going to be looking at 10, 20, 30 pulls. 30 pulls at these. So you could be looking at easily, what's that? 30, my maths is failing me. A whole lot of maths. Yes, that's not what we're here for. Some character tokens, and then here we go. 100% chance for. That's not 100% chance. Oh, so yeah, all right. That's definitely what I'll be going for. So the gear, the gold, the ruins. This is an amazing prize. So if we get to choose our prizes, I have a feeling Wales will be choosing these ones. I have a feeling choosing, some male whales may even choose costume. If they're super collected, just want to flex and be like, boom, I've got everything. Same if you're free to play, you might be, yes, this is my chance to get something that I'm never going to be able to get. So you can either choose getting something that you'll never be able to get if you're free to play, or you can choose something that's going to help progress you in the game if you don't care too much about cosmetics. I think those are amazing options. And we get to see how it's going to run, how it's all going to go, but it's going to be amazing. And it's amazing that they're going to give out so many rewards. And I think this is amazing. It's amazing for Glue to be supporting the community like this, to be supporting their creators. Someone who's just gone full-time, mainly creating for their game. They're showing their support to them, and it's a dream. Maybe someday we'll get there, and if you want to help support me, that'd be amazing. Let them know. But this is amazing for Cozy. This is amazing. Hopefully they share some information about this in-game, so people in-game that aren't on YouTube, that aren't on Discords, actually know, and then have a chance to actually then branch out and be there. Because that'd be amazing to then spread the community even wider, open the community up, get it out to people that aren't yet in the communities. So I'm sure 99% of you, if not 100%, are already subbed to Cozy and following Cozy. But if you're not on his Twitch, be there. Make sure you're there. He's already released a video about this. But I just wanted to get there and make you think about, get those juices flowing for what you will want. What do you want to get? And also, just congratulate Cozy. Congratulations. This is amazing. This is like one of the biggest things for someone who is a creator, to get the backing and support from the game you're creating for. I think that's amazing. So, Cozy, massive congratulations. And you worked hard, it's paying off, and it's amazing. Like, absolutely amazing, and I'm happy for you. Glue, thank you for just doing things for the community, for doing things for the creators, and for being willing to give gifts, to be willing to help the community, to show that you're generous, to spread the love, especially around this time of Christmas, where there will be people that have had hard times. And if you can give them a way to have fun in this game, and then if you can reward them and give them something else, I think this is an amazing end to the year. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Let me know which characters you would like to pull. Let me know which costume you'd like to get. Let me know which prize, number one prize. If you could choose one prize, what would it be? I want to hear from you guys in the comments below. Don't forget, Cozy's Twitch will be in the comments below. And if you haven't checked mine out, mine's down there too. But hopefully we'll see you all there on the stream. It's going to be an amazing time. He is a bit of a hype machine sometimes. So, and I say sometimes, all the time. So get there, have some fun. Hopefully we can get some rewards. And if you get a reward, I want to hear from you guys. Get back here, tell me, and I'll see you in the comments below.